I was one of those kids that wanted to be an astronaut when he was about 5.
My bedroom growing up had, the planet wallpaper and the glow stars on the ceiling.
As a kid, the idea of things happening in space and physics that almost makes no sense and seems like magic.
I skipped my first middle school dance to go to an astronomy club meeting.
I was, drawing things like bridges and rockets.
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 Rockets. Rockets. I felt a level of frustration I think that a lot of folks feel who grew up in the 70s or 80s. You had this expectation that as a race, the human race, we'd be farther along with space exploration by now. And it made me realize, maybe the only thing that's stopping anybody from doing this is themselves. The belief that, no, this is only something NASA can do. No, this is only something a really big company can do. But no, it's something we can all do. And that's how this all started. I started just studying graduate textbooks on aerospace and how to design rockets and how they work, liquid rockets, hybrid rockets, solid rockets, what systems work, what don't, how much does it cost, what are the different materials you can use to construct it, to fuel it. We created what's called a fuel grain, and we started testing it. And lo and behold, immediately it was clear that this fuel works better. And so I was like, oh wow, we might have something here.
I kind of pulled Sasha aside and I said, I want to be a part of this. How can I help?
I was like jumping out of my seat. I was like, I need in on this. I just want to be able to say that something I've put my hands on and machined and programmed is going to end up in space.
We've done over 170 tests, and we've done it from all seasons, from blistering summer, and I remember the dead of winter, having to put my hands with gloves onto the outside of the engine casing just to warm them up. We began wondering, are the temperatures of Mars sometimes similar to the temperatures of Maine in the dead of winter? Turns out they are. So some of our rocket engine tests are actually applicable to potentially what NASA is looking at in terms of using rocket engines on Mars.
Maine is not known for its aerospace. It's known for its blueberries and its lobsters. And we're interested in making it a high-tech hub and especially an aerospace hub.
I've developed social media footprints for a number of organizations. Now I get to put that in service to my love, to my passion, the exploration of space, and making that accessible cheaper and more reliable and more safe, and doing that all right here in Maine.
I want it to be so that somebody graduates from the University of Maine, a mechanical engineer, their goal would be to work for bluShift Aerospace in Brunswick. It's really important to us that the company grow and stay in Maine. Took me long enough to get here. I'm not moving again, and I'm not letting this baby go.